Hello everybody, this is Vincent from Affiliate Theme.io, and this video is about formatting content for pages and posts in WordPress. So we already created a couple of pages and posts, and now we want to customize the content of those pages and posts. So let's just take our homepage as an example. We have it opened here, and let's say we want to customize this text right here in the content field. So you already have a couple of options here. For example, if you want to make the first sentence in italic, you can just mark it and click italic and maybe break the line here. And also bear in mind that you can click this little button here, the toolbar toggle. So a couple of more options will appear for customizing the text and whatever kind of content you inserted here. So let's say we want this part of the sentence to be red. We can simply do it like that. So right now we worked in the visual editor, but also we can click text up here. And this also works the same way for posts, by the way. So we can click text, and we're actually now in a plain HTML editor. So if you become more advanced in developing your WordPress website, you will realize that it's way easier to work with HTML and that you have far more options with that. So as you can see in the visual editor, WordPress already added some HTML code here and also down here for the color. So let's just say we want to do it in the HTML editor here. We can just, for example, define a heading of this page. So let's just say H1 title 1. And if we go back to the visual editor, we can see WordPress directly understood it as a title 1. So this is already a lot of options you have right here. And one thing you should bear in mind is if you install a plugin that replaces this part here, and you use the Affiliate Theme.io, you won't be able to see this shortcode button anymore. So there are a couple of plugins that want to customize this editing area here to add some new features or different features. And everything here, this entire area will be replaced. So if you want to add shortcodes with the affiliate theme, we recommend to keep this kind of styling options and not install another plugin. So now let's add some pictures to our homepage. So we can click Add Media up here to add pictures to our homepage. So I'm going to delete this for now. And again, we have two options right here. Either we choose an image we already uploaded to WordPress from our media library from this tab, or we can upload a new file from our computer. So let's just start by choosing an existing image we already used for our post. So right here, I already defined all the options we have for an image. So first of all, we have the title. We will just call it dummy1 for now. We have a caption, and the caption will be displayed below the picture. And then we still have the alt text, which was basically created to replace the image if it is not loaded on a website, so you at least see some text. And also it's relevant for Google because Google can easily understand what kind of images you use if you define an alt text. And finally, you have a description that I defined here just as example description. So let's click Insert into Page. And as you can see, the image was inserted right here. So now let's add a second picture, but this time from our computer. So we go to Upload Files, select Files, and use an image. So we have another dummy image now in our system. Right now we're not going to define all those options right here, though I recommend you to do it. We're just going to figure out how to use this image on our homepage. So let's click again Insert. So now we have a second image here. And now it's somewhat fuzzy inside the text right here. That doesn't really look beautiful. So let's try to position it the way we want it. So first of all, you can move the image. As you can see, the cursor is going with the image. So I'm moving it right to the beginning of the text. And now I want it to be displayed on the right side of the text, so you can read the text and see the image easily. So I'm just going to click this little button here, align right, and the image is on the right side. Pretty easy. And let's say we just need one image, so you can just delete the image by clicking remove. And let's take a look how this looks like on the front end. So as you can see now on the right side, the image is displayed. So let's go back to the back end. So last but not least, we want to add some links to our text. So let's say, for example, we want this lorem ipsum to link to another page. So you just mark the area you want to be clicked as a link. You go up here and say insert/added link. And now you could just paste a URL. So you could just say something like google.com. Let's just do this for the beginning. Click preview changes. As you can see, now it already looks like a link. You can click it and you come to Google. So that's pretty easy. Now you have another option to do that. Just click this little button here, link options, and you can just click this one, open link in new tab. We click update and again preview changes. And if you click the link opens in a new tab, and that's a pretty neat feature because usually you want your customers also to stay on your site, or at least to keep your site opened in the customer's browser. So that's a very neat feature. And there are still another options with links. So we go back here in the back end, click edit, link options. And as you can see, you can now also link to pages internally from your system. So for example, we also defined a blog page. So let's just choose blog page here. So the URL from our website is automatically inserted. And the link text should maybe be blog page because this is where the link is going to. So, and we're going to deactivate this because the customer stays on our page. So let's click update and preview changes. So now if we click on blog page, we arrive on our blog.